Hi, I'm Dean Naidu and welcome to Tipsy Time. Hi guys and welcome back to another episode of Tipsy Time. If you guys have noticed, season 3 has had a lot of curries from India, and I'm going to continue that by making a chicken korma today. A chicken korma is made differently in the north of India and the south of India. I'm going to be making the North Indian style korma today. The difference is in the north they use yogurt and in the south they use coconut cream. So let's get started. Okay, so we're going to start with our chicken. I'm using 800 grams of skinless and deboned thighs. You can use breast if you want, or whole chicken. I just feel the breast, with the rate of cooking, it's got a lot less flavor than the thigh. So generally what you do when you make a korma, you make a yogurt base with yogurt, garam masala, coriander powder, chili powder and turmeric, and you mix it up into some yogurt and you add that to the curry later. But what I'm going to do today is I prefer to actually take that mixture and marinate my chicken for 20 minutes in that mixture. So let's start. I'm going to put in some yogurt. This is double cream yogurt. 3 tablespoons heaped to that. I've got some chili powder, some turmeric, coriander powder and garam masala. Let's add all that in. It's about a tablespoon of each one. Gotta give it a nice thorough mix because we want all those masalas to be coating every piece of chicken along with the yogurt. Okay, so we're done. So we're gonna allow this to marinate for about 20 minutes before we continue. So we're gonna start with making our paste. So let's start by getting some oil in the pan. So I've chopped up 2 onions. Get that in. This part's going to take a while because we want these onions to be browned up nicely, so about 15 minutes. To help these onions brown quicker, what we're going to do is add a bit of salt. It just gets all the moisture out of the onion. Just 2 pinches. Okay, so onions are nicely browned off. We don't want them to be too brown, so this is the type of color you're looking for. So we're going to get this out and pop it into a blender. Okay, now that our onions have cooled off nicely, we're going to pop it into a blender. To that we're going to add about 10 to 12 cashew nuts, about a tablespoon of almonds. It isn't traditional for korma because korma is generally known as a milder curry, but I like a bit of sting, so I'm going to add 2 green chilies in here as well. And then we're going to blend this all together. You can also add in some water to help it blend into a nice smooth paste. So our paste is done. Have a look at that. Glorious. I had a taste. It's amazing. This will make an excellent chutney as well. Okay, so let's start getting our curry together. So what we're going to do is we're going to add in 2 cinnamon stick, a bay leaf, some cloves, about 4 cloves, 4 to 5, a black cardamom pod and 2 green cardamom pods, and lastly about 10 peppercorns. We just want this to flavor our oil first for about 30 seconds or so. I'm using the same oil I fried the onions in just to keep some of the onion flavor in it as well. Now that our whole spices have nicely flavored our oil, we'll add in our chicken, which we marinated earlier. And we're going to add 2 heaped teaspoons of ginger garlic paste. Mix around. Smells amazing already. So we're going to have this on a high heat for about 10 minutes because I want them to slightly brown. They're not going to get completely brown, but I need them to slightly brown. So it's been 10 minutes, and now we'll get in our paste that we made earlier. This really smells incredible. Give that a mix too. That paste gives it that color that korma is known to have, as you can see. Then we're going to get some salt in. A quick mix. I'm going to drop it to a medium heat. And as you're cooking now, this is the final split, so it's probably going to take another 25 to 30 minutes. And if you need, keep checking on it. Don't leave the pot, because it's going to require water from time to time. You don't want it to stick or become too thick. Our korma is done. Smells and looks amazing. I'm just going to finish this off with some chopped coriander. And it's time to plate and eat. And now time for the fun bit, eating.
Eating is fun. Okay, so I'm having this with basmati rice. This color is so amazing. It's different to butter chicken. I think a lot of you may actually feel that this has that type of vibe, but it's a completely different fragrance and it's a very different color as well. It's a much lighter sort of color. I think it was a really good idea to put the green chilies in there, because I think what we're used to with the korma is a very mild taste. I think it's just not something that we're comfortable with the South African palate that we have. So this is really nice that it's got that heat. Very creamy texture, very flavorful. And it's got a nice sort of woody aftertaste because of the nuts. Yeah, good stuff, tasty.